There's lights, and look, there's bells on my sweater. You want to play with them? You want to get him? You gonna get him, Jax? Hey! What he took one of my bells! Putts with the butts! How we doing, everybody? Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are doing well. Jax and I are feeling fantastic. This is the most amazing, special Christmas. Homecoming. I mean, everything is just... Holy cow. I better knock on wood because I've got a lot of awesome things to share with you today. Jax and I are packing up. We're going to probably spend Christmas away from the house. Even though I'm here for Christmas, you know, I'm decorated for Christmas. I'm probably going to be hanging out with friends and family here in East Alton anyway. So packing up, but got lots and lots going on in this video. You will not believe everything I'm about to tell you. Let's go outside first. Having Robert's help here at the house has just been an absolute blessing like you wouldn't believe. Why aren't these lights on? Hang on, I can fix it, I can fix it. There we go. That looks good. Little battery operated lights that I've had on the front of the RV before. I've also got some lights up in the windshield. I shaved off my goatee. I'm gonna grow back the beard, so I'm just starting from scratch for Christmas, basically, but yeah. First, ask Kevin and his Murata. These headlights, this is the headlight. They're terrible in this Coachman Murata. The headlights are right here. You can see the new one in there. This has this weird reflection thing with a black piece in there that makes it so that you can't project the light very well. And yeah, Robert put in new headlights. These are the high beams. I got new high beams coming because this one in here is cracked and it's got gunk and stuff in there, but the new headlights are in. We got new LED, both for the standard lights and the high beams. LEDs are on the way, plus new of these. So we should be able to see a little better at night. I've always had trouble with these headlights at night. Love how when I walk, my sweater jingles. So here on the back of the RV, this is moving forward here. So we got the Espen e-bike here on the back. And the way I did that, let's see, I may have to move around to this side here. There we go. So we got the double hitch here. It's actually a drop down, but I'm using it to raise up for the e-bike to stay up here. I have 3 stabilizer anti-wobblers on here. I've got 3 different locking pins on here so that nobody can steal any of this. The bike is super secure here on the back. Has this wrap that protects it right there and pulls down, and we are obviously locked to the bumper here. Also, some people have said, you know, you can't leave that battery there, Eric. You know, yeah, I can, guys, because it ain't going nowhere. If you can break into that lock right there and not be seen by that camera right there and steal this battery by breaking into that lock, then you can break into any other lock on my RV and take the e-bike battery anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna leave the battery on there. It adds an extra 8 pounds. I'm not worried about it. And what we got to do tomorrow is tow Tater Tot. I don't have the towing kit set up yet, but hopefully we'll get that done right before Christmas. Hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna rent a U-Haul and take Tater Tot to the shop to drop off and get the alarm, remote start, and the 2-way thing set up on that. So I'm gonna rent another U-Haul, gonna put the U-Haul here on the ball hitch and have the lights and everything working. And I'll show you where the motorcycle's at in my shed here. And I do have the shed alarmed with my Simply Safe system as well. So totally good here. Motorcycle, good to go. We disconnected the fuel from the carb and drained out all of the fuel, even turned it on reserve, made sure all the fuel was out of the carb. Good to go. Ran it till it actually was completely out of fuel. Got the carrier in here. I'm keeping one arcade and a few other things. You can see I've got the freezer put back in here. I am not going to be taking the freezer with me. And I'll show you why in just a second when we go inside the RV. Last step is just to put away all the Christmas decorations back in their boxes and places. And most importantly of all, well, hold on. I'm going to show you what's going on once we hit the road, because tomorrow I'm going to hit the road. Robert's going to stay here in his bus and work on a couple more house projects while I'm gone. He's got full access to the backyard and the firewood and everything else. But first, let's open this bay, because I don't think I have shown you this bay since I got my backup generator, my backup generator, which is going to be stored in here. Yes, I will repeat, it's being stored in here. Obviously, I'm not going to operate this generator inside this closed area. It comes out of here when I'm going to use it and when I'm going to run it just to keep it going. Also got a tank of gas. You guys have seen my train horn with my compressor kit here. Well, Robert installed a neat little add-on to this. We now have a quick connect chuck here I ordered an air hose that is going to go in here so that I can pump up my tires, inflate my tires, or do inner tubes or whatever, or even start using some air tools and traveling with some air tools to be able to make my projects. So if anybody ever has a flat or needs some air, I can simply start up my motorhome and I can give them air through here with that 50-foot hose that's coming and inflate tires, which is a really neat little piece. Don't know why it took so long for me to do that, but Robert got her done. We also drained the moisture out of the bottom of the tank. It went through that hole right there, so you do want to get the moisture out of these tanks. It's really bad, especially if it freezes. It has been simply an amazing couple weeks here at base camp, getting things done with the RV and everything, and really just what Robert has been able to do. I'll put a link in the video description if you're looking for someone who can just fix anything when no one else can. King's Auto Shop on Facebook, that's his site there. So if you can, give his page a like and go leave him a comment and say thanks for all this cool stuff that you're doing on Eric's RV. Let's go inside and I'll show you exactly why I'm not traveling with the freezer anymore. That's right, instead of the freezer here in the office, Robert built this for me. I mean, with my help, of course. You'll recognize a few components like this. This is part of Jack's. See, what we did is we built onto it because the platform up here did not fit Jack's. He always fell off. So now we built a 2-foot by 2-foot monster king bed up here for Jack's. You can see the carpet doesn't match. I just got this rug at Home Depot. It's actually a lot softer than the other one. And we basically just built off what was already there. We cut it there. I installed this one kind of last minute because I knew I needed more of a step. It was just too steep to go from here to the top. So that's why we have this nice little platform step, which we use some of the old carpet to cover it with here. And that way Jax has a nice little perch to get up here and enjoy. I mean, he loves it, guys. I don't know. I really feel like Jax needed this. He loves to sit here and watch me while I'm on the computer. So now Jax can sit here and look right over my shoulder and say, "You're editing wrong, Dad. You're doing it all wrong, Dad. I'm going to bite you if you don't edit right, Dad." And that's what he does. He's a crazy, crazy boy, right, Jax? That's right. Hims ain't rights. Look at this. You could actually fit 2 Jax up here. Look at that. You could fit another Jax right next to Jax. You like that? Is that working for you okay then? You're welcome. We thought of the kitty. Yes, we did. Okay, a few more things to load from the house into the RV, and then we will hit the road tomorrow morning with Tater Tot in tow, and I'll get back to you here. All right, just taking a little breaky break from the road. We're all good to go. I did this when I first picked up Tater Tot, so I've done it before. My backing up is not too great, but I got Tater Tot on the U-Haul trailer. This is not the way it's going to be. Hopefully, we're going to be able to flat tow Miranda eventually, but this does work, and this trailer is super easy to hook up because it's got hydraulic brakes on it. When Robert and I do the install on here, I'm going to have my Patriot 3 brake controller installed, which helps the car brake and stuff, but you know, this works for now. Like I said, I got to get some stuff done with Miranda, and I also want to have the car and the motorhome, so for right now, it works. And I also realized this may be the best place to show you the most amazing news ever. Robert is a mechanical genius, and I want to point out that no other mechanic in the country, everyone, even LCI and Lippert, gave up. They said, "We have no clue." Well, Robert took apart, pulled out my entire motor, put it on the back of his pickup truck at base camp, completely disassembled it, and what he found is timeout. Look, guys, moving forward, I just want to be happy. I just want to smile. I'm not here to shame anybody. I'm not here to make a big deal of anything. But I will say that it was something incredibly small, a terrible oversight. Robert fixed the mistake, put it back in, and I have a completely functional, working, better than it's ever sounded too, leveling system. Yeah, the leveling system works. I'm not gonna overdo it and show you that, but later on, as we travel and leave Illinois, you're gonna see that I am happy to have my leveling system basically completely rebuilt. And now that the wires are right, Robert is a godsend. I'm not kidding you. If you guys need work, if you've been told over and over and over that there's no way to fix that, contact Robert at King's Auto Shop on Facebook. He's probably gonna be able to fix you up. Look at Jax. Look at that guy in the window. He's so precious. So I've got my backup camera showing me what's going on with Tater Tot just to make sure everything's okay. And I'm just stopping every once in a while to check on all these straps and everything. But I can see everything from that camera in there, so we should be good. Towing like this around the country could work. It's just, I don't want to do it because I get this really lightweight car so that it's like barely hauling anything, and then to get a trailer that weighs just as much as the car kind of defeats the whole purpose, you know, to me. So I do want to flat tow it. But let me get the car alarm and everything hooked up. I'll get back to you when we get to the shop here, okay? Look at those beautiful leveling jacks working. There's the fronts and there's the rears. Yeah. Boy, is that a good feeling. Holy cow, it's literally a Christmas miracle. All right, got Tater Tot unloaded here at Modified Auto. So he can go in and get the alarm thing fixed up. Same one I got on Miranda, actually. It's the directed smart start, so you can do it all from online and lock and unlock. You don't have your keys with you all the time. And so we'll get that done. Hauling it around the trailer worked just fine. You know, I mean, obviously I'm really looking forward to flat towing the smart car, and that's coming because, like I said, we got the base plates and the brackets and everything we need. So next time I get back to the house, Robert's gonna start working on that with me, and he's just kind of taking care of base camp, and I'm gonna go do something fun Christmas with the fellas here, and I'll get back to you in 2 days. Hope you're gonna have a good Merry Christmas coming up here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you in 2 days. Bye-bye.